Welcome to Pull the Pin Ready War Room. As usual, I'm your host, Jim, and with me here is my trusty partner, Nate.
Hey, Jim.
Also joining us today for the first time, Paulie.
Glad to be here.
Welcome. And Tim, a nice
Hey guys,
surprise.
good to see you.
Awesome. Well, you guys know the deal. You know how this works, or normally works.
We are live. We are live.
We pull some headlines from the media sources, whether you call them media sources or not. They're online, they're legitimate, and we talk about it. And we have opinions just like everyone else, so you are going to get to hear them. So, right off the bat, let's go to the first one.
Or third.
Many of Biden admin's free COVID tests were made in China.
Yeah, the free COVID test and so are the N95 masks. They're all made in China.
And that's where COVID came from.
Yeah, go ahead, Paul. What you got on that?
So the tests come from China, where it originated from. The masks come from there. I mean, what's going on here?
Tim?
I love how they call them free. They ain't free. Nothing's free. And I think this is one of the reasons we have a deficit too on our trade deficit. We'll make it in China. We'll send them money, and then we'll bring it back here. I don't know. It's not for one thing. It's not free. We're paying for it, and of course they're made in China. Everything's made in China.
What you got, Jim?
Oh, excuse me. Well, what's interesting is I read a little bit about the article, and I just wanted to tell you the sneaky way they do stuff is they came from like some company out of California whose parent company is a Chinese firm, like Andon Health Company, whatever, and they gave them like $1.275 billion contract. So even if you think it wasn't, and like Tim said, it's all the taxpayer dollars. So even if you think, oh, no, they're made in the USA, they're all coming, the money's flowing back to China regardless. So it's insane. And I think, the dead giveaway for most of them was they saw the Made in China logo. But I would even tell you, even now, if you start seeing other logos, you got to look it up now. You got to look it up.
Well, the only economy that's grown since COVID has been China's economy. All other economies around the world have contracted, except for China's economy.
Right.
They made buck off of COVID.
I remember when Trump was in office, they were knocking Trump because his clothing line was made in China. But yet now they're giving us COVID tests and masks made in China.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't it piss you off? I mean, we don't want to go too deep in the COVID hole, but like that's where it came from. Like these people literally exploited the whole system, and now they're getting rich off of it.
And they say these at-home COVID tests aren't really that accurate anyway. So why the hell would you do them?
Why do you need a COVID test if you're sick? Stay home. I don't care if it's COVID, flu, cold, malaria. Stay home.
Hey, you don't feel good? Stay home.
I got free malaria pills when I was in the Army too. They were free.
Yeah.
We call it Malaria Monday.
Yeah. And we got the anthrax too, Nate.
That was free too.
All free.
I got all this stuff for free.
Yeah, I heard that one caused your hair to fall out.
You got lots of shots.
Yep. I was like on my
8th
dose, I think. I don't know.
You know what else is free, Jim? The next headline. What we got?
Bipartisan coalition demands vote on legislation to ban congressional stock trading.
I'm looking at the headline like Paul is. I have no idea what that means. Tim's laughing, so we'll go with Tim. What do you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently Congress members can buy stocks. Well, they make the rules that make stocks go up or down. I heard somebody say, I guess who's a football player or some sort of athlete, says, they don't allow me to bet on games. Why are they going to let Congress bet on stocks?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense if they're controlling it. I mean, they'll make the rules that suddenly, I wonder how many of the congressmen actually have stock in Pfizer and Moderna. but every one of them, and I bet they had it before they made mandates.
But don't they have to announce when they're buying or selling stuff?
I think they do, but their family doesn't.
That's true.
And
not
that's
like-
where I think this is coming from.
It's not like they're telling, oh yeah, I'm not going to tell my son what to buy when we're passing this new law. Of course they're telling him, hey, Hunter, go talk to Chinese.
Yes, it's almost basically like insider trading. They know what's going on, so they tell the family member, hey, go buy this. Or go sell this.
Exactly.
I mean, Paul didn't like it so much, he went dark on us.
I'm sorry.
You know, there is actually they have to report it. Like there's a rule they have to report it, but there's a time frame they have to report it. And the problem is there's no penalty if they don't report it. So there's actually I saw interesting is a website dedicated to this. It's a recent analysis by Unusual Whales, a service selling financial data, concluded that congressional lawmakers last year traded $290 million in stocks, options, cryptocurrencies, and other assets, and that they outperformed the market on average. It says Pelosi's performance ranked sixth best in 2021, with Republican Congressman Austin Scott leading the way. According to the analysis, the Justice Department ended investigations of stock trades by at least 3 senators ahead of the 2020 market slump caused by the coronavirus pandemic without filing charges.
And if they do file charges, they're going to find themselves not guilty anyway, so it don't matter.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that shows you right there. I mean, we talked about this before, but this is a racket. This is the racket that people on the outside don't understand. You know, everybody can look at a politician and say, okay, they go into office, their salary is what, 120,000 or something like that? And or sometimes I think they can make up to 2 something by the end of their whatever. So they come out millionaires, multimillionaires.
Yep.
And what are they doing in there? They're not making anything. So where is their money coming from?
They ain't going to show you because they don't have to provide their taxes, but they'll demand someone else who's already a multimillionaire. They want to see his taxes, though.
Right. But isn't it crazy? So the average person is looking at these people. They don't trust them. They don't like them. But nobody's angry enough for this to matter. Because who's going to make this rule count? Pelosi already said, oh, we should be able to trade stocks. We're people too. Yeah, but you got insider information, you moron.
You're
the one who knows
which aircraft's going to be purchased.
Yeah.
So why
you're
is
the
there
one
a
that
law
knows?
then? What's the law there for?
Yeah, and they were mad. They were mad last January 6th, but that was called an insurrection. And
No, that's January 6th, Erection Day.
I knew you were going to say that. That makes him happy. You know what else gives Jim an erection? The next topic.
Nate is all on top of stuff here. Speaking of
of the time.
erection, Trump refers to himself as the 47th president while golfing.
It's right up Nate's alley.
I'd golf with the 47th president. I mean, wait a minute. We don't have 47 yet, do we? No. Tim, what do you get on that?
Wishful thinking. He's an optimist. He's an eternal optimist.
So is that a hint that he's running this next election?
I think he's going to run. I don't know that he'll get the nomination, but I think he's going to run.
Paul,
You
golfing with the 47th president or what?
I think he's gonna make every attempt to become the president again.
So he's going to be the 45th and the 47th.
But will
He's going to bookend Obama, or I always say
but
Obama.
will the Republican
Biden.
Party
Same difference.
will the Republican Party let him? That's the key. Get the nomination.
I don't think they'll let him.
Nah.
Who would they let instead?
DeSantis out of Florida.
That's the only option I think too. I don't know anybody else that's bigger enough to run.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think they're going to stop him right now because he's the biggest pawn they got. You know what I mean? He's the biggest disruptor of the entire Democratic Party. So right now, let them think he's running, let the base move, let people do, and the Democrats are going to go like crazy and they're going to hemorrhage and, all that stuff. And then right at the end, they'll just slip in who they want.
No, Also, I think he says stuff that everybody else just thinks
Or tweets. Or tweet stuff.
or tweets stuff.
I don't think he can tweet anymore, though.
Tweet, tweet, tweet.
Tell me you don't miss him now. You know what I mean? All that stuff Biden promised.
Well, yeah, I just had to go in and change my TSP the other day because I lost so much money the past 2 months.
Well, I heard something. There was something I saw. I don't know. It was one of those memes or something about Trump is the soft version of, or Biden's the soft version of Trump now. It was like
He's soft.
He's like, I don't know. I don't remember. Obviously, memes are, they're for kids. I'm way too old for them. But they are the greatest invention the internet has.
Well, the internet has good topics too. So what's the next one?
Man, is this guy fit for this? Look at this. Check this out. The Federal Reserve hints interest rates hikes coming in March.
They've already said they're going to raise interest rates like 3 times this year. They're doing it. They're doing a quarterly percent for like 3 times this year. But supposedly some people say it's good because you get more money back on your savings account. How much more money you get back, who knows? Well, that's what the internet told me, Tim. Is it not true?
I make nothing off a savings account.
Mine's not big enough either.
Now, 15 years ago, when you were getting 3.5%,
Yeah. What do you get now? 1/4%?
if that.
Well, in March you'll get 0.75% because they're going to raise it. Jim, what are you going to do with your 1/4%?
Maybe they're trying to boost something here because they're warning you it's coming in March. You know what I mean? Maybe they're trying to like signal for, hey, do this, do this.
Yeah, buy a house now, buy a car now. But there ain't no cars to buy, and houses are ridiculously priced.
Right. Well, maybe they want us to move our stocks around. Follow Pelosi.
Yeah, follow Pelosi.
Like I said before, Republicans and Democrats, Congress people, political people, they should wear shirts like NASCAR. Tell me who you're sponsored by.
That's a good idea.
So this way I know what to buy.
All right. You ready for the next one? Because I didn't hear your transition there, your segue.
Well, here's your hint. Yes, let's go.
March on.
Segway master. All right, this one you're going to love, Nate, because I think it's something you can relate to. Actress Ivory Aquino, whatever, cast as first trans character in new DC Comics Batgirl film.
So Ivory was a man. Now Ivory is a woman to be Batgirl. Is that how I read that headline? Paul, is that how you read a headline? What do you think?
I'm clueless on this one.
Tim? I mean,
You got me. I don't know Ivory. Trans character. Batgirl was not trans. I think Batgirl was the daughter of the police commissioner. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know.
they're being all inclusive, right, Jim?
Well, of course, we know it, right? It's a Hollywood move here because you're telling me out of all the people in this country, all the unemployed actresses right now, you couldn't just find a regular one. It had to be a trans one. And the character, doesn't she wear a mask? I mean, I don't know. Is she like Superman? I'm not a Batgirl fan. So is she like Superman?
Batgirl wears a mask. So
All the time? Or does she have like a secret identity like Clark Kent?
her secret identity was the police commissioner's daughter, I believe.
So they're actually going to show like somebody who looks like a chick that's a dude that's going to put on a mask and pretend he's a girl, or like I mean I don't know where this is going anyway.
I'm about as clueless on this as I am on any DC comics. I have never read one of them. So I am totally out of loop on any DC comic.
Don't act like you don't know who
person.
Batman
I mean,
is.
I know who they are, but like I said, I didn't know it was the police commissioner's daughter.
Sorry, geek, nerd.
Well, now it
Tim
was
coulda
the
wrote
police. Now it was the police commissioner's son, but now it is the police commissioner's daughter. You're right.
I'm waiting for your segue.
I'm still talking about Batgirl.
Oh,
if you don't
my
want
bad.
Batgirl, if you don't want to talk about Batgirl, let's fly on to the next topic.
You say
Hey,
fat
hey,
girl or fat girl?
Whatever
If you're
works.
stuck on the trans thing, we can
That's
talk
gonna be
about it.
next. DC Comics is gonna have fat girls too next, just because we got to include them.
All right, well, no fat shaming on here. We're already not going to make YouTube anyway, so ScrewTube is not going to let these things go through anyway. But so you ready for the next one?
Yeah, let's DC on out of here.
This is the last one. Woman who eats her hair has giant hairball removed from her stomach.
That's gross. Cats do that shit.
That is for the image. Just think about that. You know, cats cough up hairballs. I mean,
Have you
People
ever seen
can't.
that what is it called? My Strange Disorder or something like that? Like I've seen a guy picks at his couch cushion and he eats the foam out of
Yeah.
the couch cushion. That's I think I saw her on that show. Like she just like picks her hair and eats it. That's My Strange Addiction. That's what it's called.
is he going to take a shower? Oh, my goodness.
He's getting his kid. He's letting his wife look. His wife's a veteran too, so it's all good. She can hop on the next show. Hey, Paul, keep it all wrapped up. This is the family show.
No, I got
It's
you. I'm still listening. I just muted it.
This is the family show. Keep it wrapped up. We don't need to be going to jail.
I think he's talking about the kid, right? All right, well, we could close there anyway. Let me get my little thing down the bottom there because Nate is all over me if I don't put it down there. That's good. So we will move on from this episode. I don't have a segue for you. So we're going to wrap this up. Tim, thanks for joining us. Paulie, thanks for joining us. Nate, of course, your presence is always welcome. And thank you guys out there for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed our opinions. Get involved. Go to pullthepinalready.com or comment below. Let us know your opinion. If you're a veteran, get on the show. We want to hear your opinion. And until then, Godspeed.
And pull the pin. Boom.
Thanks for joining us here at Pull the Pin Already. We hope you had as much fun as we did. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that like button and share this video with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you don't miss out on any of our future episodes. But most importantly, leave a comment below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with our opinion. Hope to see you here next time on Pull the Pin Already.